The following is a production of the University of Minnesota.
Hi, I'm Ian Lane, and I'm a graduate research assistant here at the University of Minnesota. I currently work with Eric Watkins and Marla Spivak on a project we're calling the Bee Lawn. So the factors that are affecting pollinator decline include a loss of forage in the landscape, irresponsible use of pesticides, and a introduction of pests and diseases from abroad. So for the Bee Lawn project, we're going to work to incorporate flowering plants into lawns in order to give pollinators more forage in the landscape. Lawns are grown nationwide on almost 50 million acres, and so they represent a good portion of land that is cultivated for landscape use. So by incorporating more foraging plants into the landscape, we're giving bees a better chance of finding the resources they need to survive. The plants that we select for the Bee Lawn need to have a certain number of qualities that allow them to survive in this environment. It's a very tough environment to survive in. We're mowing it, and there's a lot of competition from the grass that's already there. So these plants need to have very specific qualities if they're going to survive. One plant that is kind of widely known is white clover. White clover is a very good plant for putting into these situations. They can withstand the mowing, they can withstand competition, and they can still bloom under those conditions. If you ever go to the grocery store and see the honey there, most of the times it's going to be from clover. So as a part of our research, we're going to work at finding the different plants that'll work and with which grass species could they work. So for this grass here, this is hard fescue, and within it we've planted a certain density of this clover called Kira clover. We're looking to see how well it establishes and how many of them will establish. And another important factor will be how low we cut it and how often we cut it, because that could affect how well they survive and if they even get a chance to flower. So that last plot is something we planted during the summer. But this is a good example of something that's a little bit more established and filled in of what it would look like in our lawn with just white clover. And we're hoping also to include more types of plants and have a different range of flowering densities to suit people's preferences for what a lawn should look like. Okay. We're hoping that with the Bee Lawn that this will be a great option for people who care about conservation of pollinators. By adding different types of flowers, we can accommodate everyone's preferences from everything from native to the best possible plant for their situation. And also that this could be a project that will allow us to identify lawns that are lower input, that require less water, they require less mowing, and require less fertilizer than an average lawn, and still look really nice by everyone's standards. So looking at the broader impacts of this project, we're hoping that the Bee Lawn can become a win-win solution for people looking to conserve pollinators. Pollinators are an extremely important resource for our food security, and we need to continue to find creative solutions for protecting them.